Hello everybody, and welcome to another how-to guide on Hollow Knight. Last video, I did a video on how to get the Mothwing Cloak, the dash. Today's episode, I'm going to show you how to get the Mantis Claw. Mantis Claw is the wall jump in the game. I see the Mothwing Cloak was easier to get than the Vengeful Spirit. I think this one might be a little harder to get, but in the end, it's still worth it. Of course, to get the Mantis Claw, you need to have the Mothwing Cloak. To get the Mothwing Cloak, you need Vengeful Spirit. So it all goes in order. I hope you guys enjoy this video, and let's get started. Once again, like the other two, we're going to start at the dirt mouth. Also, here's Tiso. He like talks about how strong he is and stuff, but you want to go down the well, and it's almost the same place as Green Path, but you want to go to the left. I think a lot of you know this by now, but anyways, you want to drop all the way back down here, just like the Vengeful Spirit, and then boom, break your fall. You want to go down. From here, you want to keep going down. You want to go in the same direction as Vengeful Spirit if you didn't watch that video. Except when you get to this room, instead of going to the right, we go to the left. I don't think there's much in this room. There's Geo, so I guess that's worth it. But this is where you need to dash. You need to jump up and dash. You can't get there anywhere else. You just jump down. If we come over here, you can break this wall. And there is some in here, it's a little lore. There's nothing in there. You don't really need to go in there. Maybe there's a little bit of Geo. I don't think there's much. But you jump down here, and you will end up in the Fungal Waste, which I think has some of the most calming music in the game. It just sounds so peaceful. Not much you gotta worry about down here. There's these guys, which they won't really do anything, but you want to go down here. It is this area of the Fungal Waste is basically one big drop. You don't want to fall all the way down. So you basically want to make your way down very carefully. Please watch the acid. It is scary. If you want to jump down in there, there's this place right here, you can go in. There's a bench. It may not look like there is a bench, but this dead bug right here is a bench. And the map was updated, even though I don't have one. If you talk to this guy, you can basically give him some Geo, and he will sell you 3 charms, one for strength, for greed, and for health. Heart. The heart gives you 2 extra hit points. The greed gives you extra Geo when you kill enemies, and the strength gives you buffed strength, which all 3 are pretty good. From there, you want to make your way down a little bit more. We're basically going to try to make our way to the heart of the Fungal Wastes. This area is very good with the dash. Now, if you were gonna go right, but if you go left, you're gonna have to fight 2 mushroom enemies, and this is required to unlock the other part of the Fungal Waste, the west side, I call it. Killed one. If you kill both of them, you get something. I think it's a vessel fragment. I don't remember. They will do that head bopping thing. You can easily kill them. What do you get? You get Charm Notch. That's even better. So if you go down here, if you go here, you are able to hit this lever, and this basically unlocks the entire west side of the Fungal Wastes, which, in my opinion, is pretty cool. But that's not our focus for today. The west side also has the Stag Station. Forgetting its name. It has the Stag Station, so if you want to unlock the stagnation for the fungal waste. It also has a good access to Fog Canyon, but we're not going to worry about that. So you want to go to the right. In my opinion, I'd rather go down here. There's no enemies that can hurt you. Those mushrooms, they aren't big of a threat, but Now once you're in here, there are going to be these things right here. Now these things, what they do is they shoot that weird little ball, and if that hits you, it will do 2 damage to you. It's awful. You go past here. Don't worry, that is not an enemy, that is just Cloth. Cloth is a cool person. You can talk to her. She doesn't do anything, not yet. Once you go in here, we are introduced to these bouncy mushrooms. Now, these bouncy mushrooms are pretty cool, but they can be pretty dangerous. There's a bunch of geo up in here. All you gotta do to bounce on them is jump and cut downwards. I don't know what that's called. Uppercut? Not uppercut. Down slash. You can down slash the mushrooms and you can make it over pretty easily. I'm gonna keep going down here, down. If you go this way and you bounce on these mushrooms, you can bounce on these ones up here. And then you make it up here. You can break this, and so you can get an even faster way. Cool, cool. Now, this will be used for later, but later in the game, there's Hornet. This is the area, this is the gate to the City of Tears. Now, we are not going to worry about that, not yet. But it is by far the easiest way into the capital City of Tears. But, like I said, not going to worry about that. You want to make it down here. And we're almost to the center. The west part of the fungal waste is a lot about mushrooms, the mushroom people, but this part is more about, you know, all the fungi like creatures. But the center of it is full of the mantises. Now, we're going into what is called the Mantis Village, and basically when we leave the Mantis Village through the one way, we're going to exit through this hole right here. So that's where we're gonna go from. Once you're in here, we have now entered the sort of mantis area. These guys are fast and can sometimes be a little difficult to take out. There's the flying ones and there's the ones that are on the ground. These ones you can just dash under. There is one right there that will always jump scare me. Well, not really jump scare, but I forget it's there. You can heal. And now we have officially entered the mantis part of this place. I like to avoid the mantis at this stage of the game as much as possible because we are weak and frail. So if we keep going down, eventually this is the we'll reach what is the entrance. But if we keep going down, we will eventually find this bench, which you could rest at. It's a little far away from where we're going, but you can manage maybe. So we keep going, go up. Try to dodge the mantises. They are a pain. They are big pain. Wow, that is sad. That is scary. Now you go up here, and we go this way. We have now entered the Mantis Village. Where you want to go is you want to jump down here. And you want to go along the bottom at first, because what we got to do is we got to hit a lever to open a door. I would say to kill as many of these guys as possible, get as much soul as possible. Soul is key here. Here's the lever. You can see the door above us. When we hit this, the door will open. There we go. Now this is one big door, however, that you don't have to do that right now. That is not what we're looking at. This is when we use Vengeful Spirit to just take him out as easily as possible. I don't want to die here. There is a bench, but like I said, it's a tiny bit more far away than you'd think. All you gotta do is go up here. There's one guy right there, right before the prize. The amount of times I've seen people die right there, right before the Mantis Claw. I've seen lots of that. He's dead. Then we keep going, and right here we got the Mantis Claw, not double jump, wall jumping. This is by far, in my opinion, the most useful item in the game. There is so much you can do. You can probably beat the game with just this. All you gotta do is jump on a wall and immediately tap jump, and you jump. You can jump up here. Now, unlike wall jumps in other games, this one has a special property. Basically, instead of when you jump, you have to go across. What you can do is you can just go back and forth on the wall. It's very simple, very easy, and very cool. Now, to leave this place is sort of simple. However, what we got to do is we got to go up here. Now, up here is very important. That's the exit, but if you want to get a lot of geo, and if you want to unlock the big door underneath, you gotta go this way. This takes element of the Mantis Claw and the Mothwind Cloak. Basically, if you're sliding down the wall and you hit dash, you will immediately dash. If we go up here, that is the way out, but we want this geo as well. Basically, with all these new movements, you could probably just beat the game now. There are a few more abilities later in the game, but these ones are good. Now that you've collected all their belongings, now we head out this way, go back up here, jump, and then we go up here. You will enter this room. If you go all the way to the left over here, you can actually get something. You actually get a Wanderer's Journal. Now, if you're wondering what that is, in the City of Tears, we're not going to do that right now, but in the City of Tears, there's a guy that will buy collectibles like that. There are 4 different collectibles in the game, each varying with the amount of money they produce. He will give you, and you can sell them from him. And here we are. We have now left the this. We are now out of here, and now you can safely, pretty easily actually, you can just leave. Much easier than the way you came in. You just wall jump your way out of here. Now, this place right here, the City of Tears, we are not going to worry about that right now. Not yet. What we're going to do right now is I'm going to show you an extra little part in this video. This is just the Mantis Claw, but I'm going to show you how to get the stag station for the I could have came up the other way. I'm an idiot. I'm going to show you how to get the stag station for the fungal wastes. So you basically want to make your way back up to where we were earlier. Watch these guys until you get extra hearts in later in the game. These guys are going to be a huge problem for you. I'm going to keep going. Go down here. Keep going. Now here we are. We're back here. Now you want to go to the left, obviously past this big mushroom we killed earlier. Killed him and his brother. They do give pretty beefy geo as well. I mean, 45, that's pretty good for the state of the game. You want to head down here, and you can go this way. You can get to the west side of the fungal wastes another way. However, if you go from that side, if you enter from the west side, you will not be able to make it to the other part, which we just came from, because that door will be locked. Going down there, that is another collectible in there. We might actually be able to get it now. Oh. We can get it. I just gotta heal real quick. Hold on. You, of course, do not have to do this step. You can skip this, but I feel like I should just show it anyways. Don't ask why there's a bull there, because I don't really know. Here we have a Wanderer's Journal, which is just like a slate with writing on it. But if we go to the left, Actually, you see here, there's a sign. That sign right there, that symbol, that means a stag is that direction. So, gives us some hint. Keep going this way. Now, with the Mantis Claw. Actually, there is another. If you go up here, you can get another relic. That's what they're called, relics. Hollowness Seal. That is worth a lot more money. Don't get hit by those guys. Jeez them. Jeez them. Heal. There are multiple paths on this side, but we're not going to worry about those right now. Keep. Eventually, you go all the way to the bottom. Not that one. You go in this one. Go in. And here we are at the stag station. And it's pretty easy. You can keep going up in this room. You will eventually lead into the Fog Canyon. But that is a much, much later state of the game. And we should not be doing it right now. And now we can go up, back to Dirtmouth. Simple as that. Very easy. Very, very easy. And you can now just jump up here. You don't even need to do anything. Here we are. You now have the Mantis Claw. I hope this tutorial, this walkthrough, helped out a ton. If you have any thoughts, comments, leave them in the comment section below. And yeah, I'll see you in the next one. See ya.